Some of you are wondering about Coinbase and its fees that it charges. Some of you are thinking, oh, this is a scam, this is a money-making ruse. I'm going to lose all my money in all these fees. If you are thinking that, then I'm guessing you're pretty new to exchanges like that. And not just digital currency, but if you're doing anything on the stock market or dealing with funds, then there's always a fee. But I can show you the best way to get your money in and out using Coinbase at the moment. So at the moment, Coinbase, if you're in the UK, it charges you a 3.99% charge on every bit of money that you put in. So you put in £100, it will charge you 4%. So you lose £4 out of that. And everyone's like, oh God, they're just making money hand over foot. Yes, they are, and that's how we're getting more people into, that they need the money to keep their servers going and for them to make profits as well. They're not a charity here, but don't be surprised by this. This is pretty basic standard, and it fully tells you everything up front as well. So, for example, on Coinbase just now, I've got it in, let me just refresh this. If I wanted to buy Litecoin, what I do like, I will say, about Coinbase is that it limits you. Oh my God. I've heard a story where people are remortgaging their house. I think Philip DeFranco even mentioned it as well. It was in some newspaper. Somebody remortgaged their house to buy Bitcoin. Ah! It's like, no, no, don't do that. But anyway, yeah. So if I were to buy, so what I say is, I like it restricts how much money you can pump into this. So if I were to go to buy and sell, just now, let's see which ones crashed the most in the last day or so. Bitcoin's down. Ethereum went mental again yesterday. That went really high. It's not really anywhere. Litecoin is looking good. I think Litecoin, my money's on Litecoin today. I think this is going to do pretty well. Let's see, where's it going in the last hour? It's slowly going down. So if I were to buy anything, it's saying it's £246 for a Litecoin. If I go to buy and sell, click on Litecoin, it's got all my bank details. Fortunately, it limits me to £320 at a time. Thank goodness. Not just for me, but for other people out there who have gambling addictions, or who are just idiots with money. At least this limits you to about, I think it's like £500 a week or something like that. So if I were to put in the full 320, so 320 pounds into this, look, here's the Coinbase fee. And that will give me 1.24 of a Litecoin. And so we're getting a £12 fee. So Coinbase is making £12 out of me for just giving them my money to buy Litecoin. Some of you are like, that's ridiculous. It's not. That's just how these things work. If I give another example, I've a stocks and shares website which I buy stuff on, Hargreaves Lansdowne. If I were to buy shares in this, so I was just clicked on share prices, looked for something cheap. If I went to UK oil and gas, this is a cheap share. This one is so cheap at the moment, and it's crashing. It's crashing good. But this one, if you were wanting to buy any shares, I suspect UK Oil and Gas Investments PLC might not be a bad idea, because this one, it used to be very low. It used to be like under a penny a share, as I said, like a penny stock. And then it skyrocketed to 8 pence. So you could have octuplet, is that right? Octupled your money. Increased your money by 8 times. And it's down to about 3.5 pence. So you can buy thousands of shares for not very much. If I were to do deal now, if I were to do the same at £320 sterling, if I were to place a deal here, look, we're getting a commission. So this is their commission on this, and also when I were to sell that, there would also be a stamp duty charge. So here's £11.95. So as you see, it's the standard kind of thing, that there's fees in buying and selling of stocks and shares and funds, and now digital currency. So if we go back to Coinbase, so Coinbase tells you what it is. If you click, there's a tiny, very faint button down here which will tell you what it's all about. And it will, so additionally, it gives you the money on, not the exact money, because if you want to see the exact money, if I go to, let's say I were to go to Bitcoin to pounds at the moment, it's exactly £13,000 for one Bitcoin. Oh yeah. If I go back to Coinbase and I go to dashboard, that's looking good. I should be buying that just now. But if I were to buy that, if I were to buy 320, on the right you'll see it's actually saying it's 13,065. So it's not exactly what it is. Like if we go back to GDAX, which is the exchange site just now, yeah, if we do it for like the last 5 minutes, yeah, it's down. In fact, it's going down, down, down. So it should be. So I'm losing. If I were to buy a whole Bitcoin, I'm losing £65 straight away. It explains why that is. It's because what it's doing is that it's putting the order on at a spread, and it tells you this. So don't worry, it's not a scam. It's just how these things work. If you click on fees, the tiny little button down here, there's also exchange rate charges, but here there is a 25 to 100 basis points spread. So in other words, if you so there was 65 on the Bitcoin. Where was it? So if I were to buy the Bitcoin, again, type in 320, it's now at 13,064, when in the real world it's under 13,000 just now. You can see here 13,000, that's kind of roughly where it is at the moment, or 12,994. So it's dropped another £4 there. So yeah, that's what it does as a spread, because by the time it's transact through this, it could go up, it could go down. Likely it's going to go up, so that's why it's always a wee bit higher. So you're losing more money there. So not only is there, and so the fee, again, sorry, I'll explain that. The fee, it says down here, it's different for different countries. In the UK, if I'm doing it with my debit card, I'm buying stuff on my debit card, it's 3.99, so 4% doing that. However, if you're doing buy and sells within Coinbase, you're getting charged as well. So you don't want to do that. That's gonna suck. So for example, I've got Litecoin. If I go to my Litecoin wallet, I've got 2.34 Litecoin in here. If I were to put that into my euros, there will be a charge there as well. Let's put it in Cellmax. So we've got another €9 charge going on there, and it's doing it at 278, where in the real world, or in the immediate world, it's saying it's where is it? Not 278. Okay, it's not too bad there. But yes, so there is still another charge going on there, but that is going to be a pain in the butt. So that must be if it's £9 out of 650. Yeah, so that must be the 1.5. The 1.5 going on there. There is a way to get it even cheaper, but it's a ball ache. Partly because the UK just hasn't really figured out digital currency at the moment. So if you're wanting to do vastly cheaper, where there's not 4%, let's say you're wanting to throw in big amounts of cash and not just spare cash. Like losing 4% of spare cash is changed down the back of your sofa. But if you're kind of going, hey, I want to dump in 10 grand here, well, that's £400. You're suddenly kind of going, where's that gone? And that's £400 including the spread that they'll be charging you as well. So there is a way. It's a SEPA bank transfer, which is a total ball ache at the moment. It's easy to get your money in. It's difficult to get your money out. Here specifically in the UK, so you can't do bank wires. SEPA takes days, and there's a charge to that. So if you go into your bank account, I do it with Royal Bank of Scotland. If I were to do a SEPA transfer, it's a way for Coinbase to verify you're legitimate. Again, even though I've done my passport and my driving license and got my bank cards and it's taken my cash. To do the next level of verification to get a free SEPA account is that you need to transfer €6 to their Estonian bank account. You're like, oh, this sounds like a scam. I've dug deep into it. It's not so much a scam, it's more a bollock of the UK financial system. Effectively, the UK has said, we don't know what cryptocurrencies are yet. We're not going to allow you to set up an account here. So they're just going, right, where can we? Where's the easiest place for us to do it in Europe? And Estonia's got like the lowest taxes for this kind of stuff. So they've got a bank account in Estonia. If let's see if I can do that. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So for me to verify my bank account, I need to send at least €6. I don't know if I get that back. To this Estonia bank account. There's all the details. You stick all that in. If you go into your Bank of Scotland or whatever account that you've got, you have to put in your IBAN number, your SEPA code, blah blah blah. It takes if you want to do it fast in the UK, which is between 1 and 2 working days, is a £30 charge. That's a bollock. If you want to do it the more relaxed way, which is completely bollocks, like, we're on the internet. Why does it take days to do this? I don't understand. If you do the slow way, it's still a £10 charge, which you have to pay. So it's £10 plus the €6 sent to Estonia. It takes 4 to 5 working days until that is verified, and then you can start transferring money at the lower Coinbase amount of 0.5 or 15 cents euros or whatever it is. So it's just like, what a bollock, and it takes days. And the thing is, days at the moment can mean the difference of thousands of pounds. So I can't be bothered doing it at the moment. Again, if you want to transfer the money out, you have to go through this rigmarole. That's a good word. Rigmarole of sending your cash out, going there. What a pain. Oh, no, actually, it's free to put the money in. So, yeah, you can put as much money in, but to bring it out, it costs you 15 cents. So, absolutely nothing. However, what I will say is that this will probably all change in the future. It's just, at the moment, the UK financial systems aren't privy to cryptocurrencies and the transactions that are potentially happening here. So they're just like, don't do it in our country. So just, it's something which the UK government may change in the future. So yeah, if I were to buy anything just now, Litecoin is £244. Oh, to think I bought them at £75, and I was like, oh, that's really expensive. Is that going to go anywhere? Probably not. If I were to stick it, let's say I put in £104 because it's 4%. Put it in Litecoin, 104. That won't even get me half a Bitcoin. Ouch. And that's at 247, which at the moment, what was it saying? Is two. So yeah, we're going for a £2. I'm instantly losing £2 there. That's a bollock, plus the £4. So I'm losing. So for me to make any money, I need to make at least £6 on this. So it needs to go up to 250. Could it do that? Let's see. It in the past certainly has. So I'm happy to do that. So let's go 104 and no, not Bitcoin, Litecoin. 104 going in there. So that's my £3 charge, or £3.99. And that is at a slightly higher price than what it is at the moment. And let's just go buy instantly. Confirm buy. Then my phone usually gets a text message saying, put in your safety number, your confirmation number. Okay, it seems to have just done that without even asking for any security numbers going on there. It's just saying that it will arrive in a wee while. Okay. Arrives on Wednesday. This is Wednesday. So yeah, we'll see how well that goes. So yeah, there's cash coming in. So the way to then deal more cheaply is take your money and you dump it into the GDAX exchange. So GDAX and Coinbase are owned by, they're the same people, the same thing, but GDAX is more their trading platform. Now this is mental because you can trade as much as you want for free if you do it the right way. Mental. Again, if you are dealing with anything in the stock market, every trade you do costs you money. That's why you have to do serious amounts of cash each time. But the fact that we can literally play around with £100, $100, €100 and buy and sell freely is unheard of before. So if I were to do an instant buy or sell on GDAX, there is a charge, a fee. So I just, for example, if I go for sell, if I want to sell a tiny amount, I'll go for 0.002, maybe 0.0. Okay, so that's €5 that I'm going to be making at its current price of 275. If I place sell order, done, success, sold. And you can see money has gone straight into my euro account up here. However, you'll see down here that there is a fee, a charge, saying that there is a 0.0138 of a fee going on there. So it's like, oh, it's cost me money to buy and sell there. The way to avoid doing that is simply just click the limit order, put in your amount that you want to buy or sell. So let's say I want to buy, well, I want to buy what I just sold, so at 0.04, and I want to buy that for less than I just sold it for, so I'll put in an order of, what was it, at 270, I sold it at 275.65, so I'll put it at 275, so that's, that will be good, that will be, 274. So you can see my bank balance is 11 euros, and I will be paying, I'm going to save 4p if this goes order. I put this order in, there is no fee to this, and I just literally just have to sit and wait and hope that the price drops down to 274 for me to make my 4p or my 40p. I can't quite remember what it was, but that's that way. There's no, you see down here, fee 0, no fees whatsoever. So if you want to do it where you're not getting any more fees, play around in here. But this is unbelievable to have a no fee trading thing, and additionally there's no fee to be on this platform. Again, if I go to my stocks and shares websites that I buy and sell stuff on, just having an account there takes a percentage of my money every year. Is about like 0.4%. But if you've got £10,000 in there, you're like, hold on, there's just money going. Even if I put £10,000 in, all my money in all the shares that I have just goes down, 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 down. They will still charge me money for just having that account. It will just come out of the pittance which I still have in the account there. But here, it's completely free. So that's before again, unheard of. Again, the big stock. I had a friend who was working in the stock market, and they're like, "Yeah, you can come in, you can use our platform." Like you would go into their office, like you use like currency exchange kind of stuff like that. It's like, yeah, you can come in, you can play around and use our software for free, but to use the software, you have to come into our office, and we'll charge you £120 a day. So they're like, I have to make £120 for me to break even. So the fact that you can get this for absolute free. But again, £120, that's for people that were like, hey, we're doing £120,000 an hour. Here, the fact that you can do this for free is absolutely astonishing. So yeah, some of you may think, oh, there's charges and it's really difficult. If you go through the rigmarole of setting up your SEPA account for the UK, which is a pain in the ass and takes days, then it's all pretty cool, and then you can get your cash out. Again, it takes several days for the cash to actually appear in your account. So in other words, just put your money in and just watch it bounce around. There you go. That's my tips. Cheers. Bye-bye.